Hey guys, what's going on? Miko here. Welcome back to another video. Now, this is my first video in a while. I'm sorry. I've kind of been losing track of time and I'm ready to make this video. So a while ago, Studio Series was revealed. It's the new Movieverse line that we're going to be getting. I don't know if there's going to be a line for the Bumblebee movie or this is going to be part of the Bumblebee movie line. I'm not sure. So I just want to talk about everything that's been revealed so far. I'm going to go chronologically. So starting with 1 and ending at 13. So, yeah, so let's get started. First off, I want to say that the figures are actually scaled this time around, which I really like. So Grimlock is a certain size. He's like the biggest. He's a huge figure, actually. And then Bumblebee is more of like a scout class figure now. They've made him way shorter to fit in with like Ratchet and Crowbar and other deluxes. So let's get started off with Bumblebee. Bumblebee is number 1. And when I first heard about this, I thought it was going to be the Volkswagen Bumblebee from the first, from Transformers 6, but that's not the case. This is the Camaro from Transformers 1. This Bumblebee is a retool of the Last Night Bumblebee, so it's like the same figure, just different parts to make him look like a second generation Camaro. And yeah, the cannon's on the right arm this time, I'm pretty sure. And he looks really cool. I don't think I'm going to pick him up. He is smaller, I don't mind that. It's just, I don't think I'm going to pick him up because I don't know where I'd put him. I don't really need him or want him, so I'm going to skip on number 1. Alright, so number 2, Decepticon Stinger. This is a figure I want. I've wanted a Stinger for a while, like one that actually transforms into the Pagani Huayra. This is the one that it looks perfect in alt mode. That Pagani mode is just perfect. But in robot mode, his chest is really weird. It's like messed up a bit. He's got a huge hole in it. I like it. It's definitely, I think it's better than the AoE one, and I'm totally going to pick this one up. And he's scaled more like a Bumblebee, so he's a smaller deluxe to fit in with this new scale that they're doing. Number 3 is Crowbar. Crowbar is a heavy retool of Berserker from the Last Night line. I'm so happy they're using this new Dread mold. I said before that they should use this new Dread mold for Crowbar. And I really like it. I think his head's a little weird. And I'm not sure why they gave him Berserker's paint job when I think he should have had more black and silver like he did in Dark of the Moon. I'm okay with it. It's just I wish they used a more accurate paint scheme rather than making him look like Berserker. Number 4 is Autobot Ratchet, and this figure, I'm convinced, is a retool of the Dark of the Moon Deluxe class Ratchet. Now, this and Crowbar are more of a larger deluxe, so they fit in with the new scale that they're doing. Ratchet, they got the head. It's a really nice head, really nice shoulders too. I really like this figure. I just wish that it was had a little bit more paint. I know it has a lot of paint, but just a little bit more I'd like. And he does come with his buzzsaw, which is really cool. I'm not going to pick this one up because I'll pick it up if they do it in Dark of the Moon colors, but not first movie colors. So yeah, that's wave 1. And all these figures I'm talking about come with backdrops, which is really cool. I don't know if I'm really going to use them, but it's cool that they're coming with them. On to number 5, we have Optimus Prime. Now, Optimus Prime is a wave 1 Voyager, and there's been a lot of mixed feelings about him across the online. And I don't know how I feel. He is cool, but not my favorite. I'm pretty sure he's a heavy retool of the Evasion Mode Optimus Prime from Transformers Age of Extinction. I think the chest and the arms is just really not Optimus Prime. It could be an entirely new mold. The more I look at it, the more I think it's a new mold. Then again, I'm not 100% sure, but the chest just doesn't work, and yeah, it doesn't look like he has enough paint, or there's just something wrong. I can't really put my finger on it, but it just doesn't look that good, and this is one that I'm definitely going to skip. Now, I'm not sure why they decided to make this a smaller Voyager. There's 2 sizes of Voyagers again, bigger and smaller, and his Optimus Prime's wave mate, Starscream, is a bigger one, even though Prime's a smaller one. I don't really understand that. In the movie, Prime and Starscream are about the exact same size, and I'm worried that when they're going to make an Ironhide, they're going to make Ironhide a small Voyager, and Ironhide will be the same size as Prime, and that won't work out. So I don't know why they didn't. I don't know why they made Prime a smaller Voyager. He should have been a larger Voyager. But oh well. This is a Revenge of the Fallen Prime, by the way. It's not a first movie Prime. It's Revenge of the Fallen. I see why they did that because there were really no changes in Prime in the first 2 movies. Just more weapons, really. So yeah, let's go on to number 6. That is Starscream. Now this Starscream is cool. He looks to be a heavy upscale. He looks to be just like an upscale of the deluxe Starscream we've gotten back in Dark of the Moon. He has first movie colors, which I know a lot of people like. I personally prefer the Revenge of the Fallen Dark of the Moon colors. So I'm going to wait till they release him in these colors, which I think was confirmed for Wave 4. He does come with his missile arm, even though I think it's a little small, but it does look good, and I'm totally going to pick this up once they make him Dark of the Moon, Revenge of the Fallen colors. Right now, as is, I'm not going to pick him up. I'm just not a big fan of that first movie look. But it does look good, even though it's just an upscale of the Deluxe. My one problem with the Deluxe is that the wings on the back weren't quite big enough, but oh well. So yeah, it's a bigger Voyager, like I've said, so I'm not sure why they decided to make him almost as big as Blackout, but whatever. I think he should be a small... No, I think he should be bigger, because he's about the same size as Prime, and that makes sense. Now on to number 7, Grimlock. I think this is my most wanted, or second most wanted figure out of Studio Series so far. This Grimlock is perfect. The paint is just out of this world. The robot mode is insane. It's like masterpiece scale. He's got the flip out horn on his head. His head is super accurate. He's got the mace thing he had in the movie. He's just so accurate and so amazing. And he's a huge figure. I think he's going to be around the size of Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. Like, he's going to be that huge leader class figure that we've been missing for such a long time. I think the last huge leader class figure we got actually was Sentinel Prime or Ironhide back in Dark of the Moon. But yeah, I'm so pumped up to get this figure. I want to see what he's going to be like in person. He looks great. The T-Rex mode looks a little weird around the chest area, but the robot mode is fantastic. And I know Studio Series thinks everything's to scale, but I don't know. But this Grimlock's not to scale. Optimus Prime in the movie is only up to like Grimlock's knee, but in this case, Optimus Prime's up to like his waist. And you can have Optimus Prime ride Grimlock, but it won't be like in the movie because Prime's just way too big. But I'm still going to pick this up regardless, and this makes me hope that they're going to make a Voyager class Strafe, maybe Voyager class Strut, maybe Voyager class Slug, a Leader class Scorn too. So that just gives me more hope for more Dinobots to come in the future, and I'm totally picking up that Grimlock. It is the AoE Grimlock, by the way. Now number 8, we have from the first movie, Leader class Blackout. This is a figure I've talked about before. I love the alt mode, it's super accurate. I love the robot mode. There's just, his arms are a little chunky. I don't really mind that, and his feet are flat. I don't really mind that either. I do want to get this. This is a smaller leader class figure. He's like just a little taller than Voyager Starscream, which is kind of weird. But I'm okay with it. I'm pumped up for this figure. It's something I've wanted for a long time. And it comes with a little Scorponok. I'm not sure why, because the Deluxe Scorponok is more to scale, but whatever. I'm happy with this, and I'm totally going to pick that one up too. On to number 9. This was something that was revealed yesterday. It is Thundercracker. Now, Studio Series was only going to make Transformers in the movies. And this is just a Nitro Zeus repaint, and it's a Toys R Us exclusive. I heard about this a while ago. I thought that they'd just repaint the Nitro Zeus mold into a more accurate Nitro Zeus and give him a more accurate head. But that's not the case. They're giving us this Thundercracker, which I'm pretty mixed about. The head is horrifying. I hate that head. I know a lot of the Decepticons in the films have alien heads, and this one's just plain freaky. It's like a spider, and I don't like the head at all. It's really freaky. But the dark blue does look cool, and the figure looks cool overall. Just that head is horrifying. And if they want to say that he was in Dark of the Moon, because that's what it says on the box, so they could say he was a background Decepticon in Dark of the Moon. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to pick this one up, because, like I said, he wasn't really in Dark of the Moon. He could have been in the background, even though that wasn't the plan. This is just a cheap repaint that they're putting in. And I'm actually really upset that they did this. I'd be more happy if they made us a Nitro Zeus with a Shockwave head and a different shade, like an actual paint job. Well, a better paint job. And yeah, I just don't see myself picking this one up, and I really don't know. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan. It looks cool in that, but it wasn't in the movie, and yeah. So let's get, and I don't know what wave he's going to be in. I think he's part of wave 1 technically, because he's already out. He's a Toys R Us exclusive. Oh, and considering he's a Toys R Us exclusive, I don't know how that's going to affect it down the line, because Toys R Us is like about to close in North America, so I don't know how that's going to work out. So if you want them, go get them. If not, you don't have a lot of time, because Toys R Us probably won't be around come July. With this new Thundercracker, I'm not sure if it's going to be a smaller Voyager or a bigger Voyager. My guess is it's either going to be the same as Nitro Zeus or a bigger Voyager. So, yeah. Let's go to wave 2, number 10, Autobot Jazz. I've wanted a new Jazz mold forever. From what I can tell, this is the original Jazz mold with Human Alliance parts and some new parts. The alt mode looks just like the first movie Jazz. The chest is like a Human Alliance chest. Same with the head, looks Human Alliance head. He has tiny hands and arms, like forearms. Looks kind of weird, but I don't mind. He has a backpack, but once again, I don't mind. His feet are really, really tiny. I'm not sure why, but it still looks good. And his gun's upside down. I hope that's a transformation error. But I do really like it. I'm going to pick this up regardless. I'm pretty sure it's a smaller Deluxe too. So, yeah. On to number 11, Lockdown. I've been complaining for a while that we need a better Lockdown. And I thought Hasbro was going to just retool Hot Rod, but that's not the case. They completely retooled Cogman. They made the alt mode look just like an Aventador, which I'm really happy they did such a good job with. They gave him a movie accurate color, new head. Like I think it might have the same thing as Cogman. You can take the head off; it just won't be a headmaster. I don't know, but he comes with 2 good weapons, and this thing is super detailed, and I love it. I'm totally picking this one up, and he's a bigger Deluxe, so he's gonna fit in with the crowbar, the ratchet, and that. So I'm totally going to pick up Lockdown. I really like him. On to number 12. This is Wave 2 Voyager class figures. Decepticon Brawl. I've talked about this figure before. Something I've really, really wanted. He's more movie accurate, and I'm totally going to get him. I'm pretty sure he's a bigger Voyager. I could be wrong, though, and yeah, he's pretty detailed. Looks like he's more paint than I originally thought, and I can't wait to pick this guy up. He's from the first movie. Hopefully they repaint him as the Deep Desert Brawl we saw in Dark of the Moon. I'd be totally okay with that, and I'd pick that up too. Number 13 is Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. Another figure I've talked about before. I love this figure. The production version won't have silver, really, I'm pretty sure. But once again, it looks like a statue. I don't get how it can transform into that tank. I'm happy with this. It's also a bigger Voyager. So yeah, I'm happy with this. And I think I'm going to pick this up. I don't know where I'm going to put him, but it just looks so incredible. I'm going to have to pick it up. And that's all we have officially confirmed up. We have 1 through 13. What's your guys' favorite? I've talked about Wave 1 and Wave 2. It's possible that we're getting more Wave 2 Deluxes. They just haven't been revealed yet. And it's possible we're getting more leader classes for Wave 2. It just hasn't been revealed either. I know in the future, I'm pretty sure Wave 3, we are getting a new Ironhide and a repainted Starscream in Wave 4. So that's all I know right now. Comment down below which one's your guys' favorite. I've said what I like, what I don't like, what I'm getting, what I'm not getting. So yeah, this has been Studio Series. And if you guys want me to make another video in the future about what Studio Series figures I think we should get later on, please let me know in the comments below. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time, and bye.